The Somerset Patriots will be here again tomorrow night for game number 3 of this 4-game set. Game time is 6:35. The gates open up at 5:35. Tickets for tomorrow night's game are available now at the Long Island Ducks ticket kiosk on the concourse behind home plate. Long Island Ducks ticket office adjacent to the west gate of our ballpark, or you can go to liducks.com. That's liducks.com. Well, as we're getting closer and closer to game time, game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight. The umpires for tonight's second game are approaching home plate, ready for the exchange of lineup cards. So let's meet tonight's umpires for game 2 of our doubleheader. Calling balls and strikes at home plate is John LeBone. Covering first base, Frank Urilli. And over there in the hot corner, otherwise known as third base, here at Bethpage Ballpark, it's David Speranza. The umpires are men of blue for tonight's ballgame between the Somerset Patriots and your Long Island Ducks. Lineup cards are now being exchanged in home plate between Somerset Patriots manager Fred Chody and the manager of your Long Island Ducks, it's Kevin Baez. And now, fans, it's time to get out your Long Island Ducks scorecard, your pen, or your pencil. Here is tonight's Order of Plumbers starting lineups for game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Leading off with the Somerset Patriots, the left fielder number 33, Chris Grayson, number 33. Batting second, in center field, number 1, Justin Pacioli, number 1. Hitting in the third position, designated hitter number 13, Carlos Guzman, number 13. Batting in the fourth position, Patriots catcher number 21, Adam Donahue, number 21. Hitting in the fifth position at first base, number 40, Kyle Roller, number 40. Batting in the sixth position, at third base, number 32, Mark Benicassi, number 32. Hitting in the seventh position, right fielder number 14, Christian Marrero, number 14. Batting in the eighth position, the second baseman, number 9, Tyler Bortnick, number 9. And hitting ninth for the Somerset Patriots, the shortstop, number 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8. Pitching the second game of the doubleheader for the Somerset Patriots and warming up in the visitors' bullpen at the end of the left field line is right-hander number 26, Will Oliver, number 26. The starting lineup tonight brought to you by Order of Plumber for the visiting Somerset Patriots. And now here's the starting lineup for your 2017 Long Island Ducks, brought to you by Order of Plumber. Leading up to the Long Island Ducks for the second game, the right fielder number 11, Anthony Vega, number 11. Batting second, the center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5. Hitting in the third position, designated hitter number 20, Lou Ford, number 20. Batting cleanup for Long Island, the first baseman number 26, Angelo Salto, number 26. Hitting in the fifth position, behind home plate, the catcher number 23, Alex Berg, number 23. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 34, Mark Krause, number 34. Hitting in the seventh position, the second baseman, number 13, Elmer Reyes, number 13. Batting eighth at third base, number 30, Ruben Gotay, number 30. And hitting in the ninth position for your Long Island Ducks, the shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12. Pitching for the Long Island Ducks and warming up with the Ducks bullpen at the end of the right field line is right-hander number 44, Matt Larkins, number 44. The manager of your Long Island Ducks is Kevin Baez. Pitching coach Billy Horn. The best coach is Lou Ford. And the first base coach is Buddy Harrelson. And as tonight's Order of Plumber starting lineup for game number 2 of our doubleheader. Remember now, Order of Plumber, trusted and guaranteed plumbing services. You know, fans, all season long, the Long Island Ducks of P.C. Richard & Son are once again teaming up to bring you, the P.C. Richard & Son, Whistle Player of the Game. And every home game, a Long Island Ducks player will be selected as the P.C. Richard & Son Whistle Player of tonight's contest. That player scores in tonight's game. One lucky fan will win a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of P.C. Richard & Son. Now please check your attention to the Duck Vision scoreboard in left center field to see which Long Island Duck will be the P.C. Richard & Son Whistle Player of the ball game.
My name is Dr. Jr. and I'm the P.C. Richard & Son Whistle Player of the game.
The P.C. Richard & Son Whistle Player of tonight's second ball game is center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., batting in the second position. If Delta scores in tonight's ball game, one lucky fan here at the ballpark will win a $50 gift certificate, courtesy of P.C. Richard & Son. Remember now, the P.C. Richard & Son Whistle Player of tonight's game is batting in the second position. Long Island Ducks center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr.
It's Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, before tonight's Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Long Island Ducks took Game 1 8-4, and here are your Game 2 lineups. First for the visiting Somerset Patriots, who start this Game 2 atop the Liberty Division with a record of 35-22. Chris Grayson will lead it off in left field. Justin Pacioli, the two-man in center. Carlos Guzman will DH and bat third, and Adam Donahue is the catcher and cleanup hitter. Kyle Roller at first base bats 5th. Mark Minikazi at third base hits 6th. Christian Marrero in right field bats 7th. Hitting 8th, that's Tyler Bortnick, the second baseman. And in the 9-hole and shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez. All that in support of the right-hander Will Oliver, who is 2-0 on the year with a 3.63 earned run average. For Kevin Baez's Long Island Ducks, they are 29-28. Right now, third in the Liberty Division, 6 games back of the first-place Patriots. Anthony Vega leads it off in right field. Delta Cleary Jr. in center batting second. Lou Ford DHs and hits third. And Angelo Sanko, coming off a great Game 1, will hit cleanup and play first base. Alex Berg catches and bats 5th. In the 6th slot, it's Mark Krause, the left fielder. Batting 7th, Elmer Reyes, the second baseman. Hitting 8th, Ruben Gotay at third. And batting 9th, Dan Lyons. And right now on the hill, going through his warm-ups, the 28-year-old right-hander from Moscow, Idaho, 6'1", 220-pound Matt Larkins, who is making his 12th appearance of the year and his 11th start, a 2-5 record and a 4.58 earned run average. In 53 innings pitched, he's allowed 55 hits. He's walked 16 and struck out 43. And the story for Matt Larkins, his last time out. Thursday in Bridgewater, New Jersey, against these Somerset Patriots, he retired the first 20 batters of the game. That's right, he had a perfect game into the bottom of the 7th before Carlos Guzman broke that up with a 2-out walk. Still, he carried a no-hitter into the 9th inning when Chris Grayson led off the 9th with a solo homer down the right field line to end the no-no. But it was a great outing for Larkins, who went 8 1/3 of 1-hit, 1-run ball. He walked 2 and tied his season high with 7 strikeouts. And this is the first time he's pitched since then. So a very emotional night then for Matt Larkins. We'll hear many of his comments on that game. And how fitting that he'll start tonight against Chris Grayson for the Somerset Patriots. Again, the guy who he left a changeup up in the zone 2 a little bit, and he crushed it down the right field line for a home run. Grayson will lead it off for Somerset from the left side. So again, these two guys got together to lead off the 9th inning of a no-hitter Thursday night at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. And Larkins had no problem with the pitch. He said, I threw the changeup away. He did his thing. He faced him many times in the American Association, about 30 times, and he always seems to get a good swing against me. So here's Larkins against Grayson to start our second game. And this time, strike one call.
Subject Transportation Services start time of the second game. 9:23.
So 9:23, we're at 80 degrees, first pitch temperature of game 1. Let's see what the second pitch temperature is of game 2, fouled away.
The official Southern Transportation Services temperature of the ballgame, 71 degrees.
So 71 degrees. We dropped down 9 degrees from our game 1 temperature to our game 2, but still a beautiful evening for baseball. And the Ducks and Patriots playing the nightcap of the double dip. Grayson at 0-2. And Larkin's fastball runs high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grayson, a .241 hitter. He only has 2 home runs all year, and he's knocked in 7. He did not play in the opening game of the doubleheader. Larkin's 1-2. Check swing, and they appeal at third. The umpire there, David Speranza, says he went around, so a little payback for Larkins against Grayson. Strikeout for out number 1.
On the Pregame Aviation K-board, located in section 205.
It is John LeBone, our home plate umpire tonight, joined by Frank Urilli at first and David Speranza, the man in black, at third.
Number 1, Justin Pacioli.
So to bring up the center fielder in 2-man from the right for Brett Jody's guys, Justin Pacioli. Started the night batting .336, best average on the team. No homers, 19 runs batted in. He had a very interesting game 1. He went 0 for 1, but drew 3 walks and stole a base. Here he grounds out to Elmer Reyes at second, and very quickly 2 gone. Well, behind Matt Larkins tonight, he has Angelo Sanko at first, Elmer Reyes at second, Dan Lyons at short, and Ruben Gotay at third. Mark Krause is starting his first game of the season in the outfield tonight. He's in left, Delta Cleary Jr. in center, and Anthony Vega around in right. Alex Berg, who caught Matt Larkin's great outing in Somerset County, New Jersey Thursday night, is once again catching him here tonight. So 2 up and 2 down. Here's Carlos Guzman, the DH and 3-man from the left side. And he fouls away the first pitch back behind home plate. It was Guzman, again, who broke up the perfect game in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Matt Larkins had retired the first 20 Somerset Patriot batters to begin the game, but he walked Carlos Guzman in the home 7th, again after retiring 20 in a row. This time he gets strike 1 on Guzman. So in the very first inning, he faces the guys who broke up his perfect game and his no-hitter on Thursday night. And here he's out in front of Guzman, 0-2. Guzman 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in the opening game. So the Ducks did not retire the side in order 1 time in 7 innings in the opener. And Larkin's threatening to do it here in the opening inning of game 2. Just missed inside, not by much. Beautiful night. Again, no wind to speak of. All the flags down the right field line hanging limp as the Ducks try to sweep a doubleheader from Somerset and pull within 5 of the first place Patriots. 1-2 is a little tapper foul down at home, and the count holds on Carlos Guzman. Started the night batting .266, a homer, and a team best 27 runs batted in. Again, the Ducks have won the last 9 straight games now on this field against the Somerset Patriots. They've won all 4 games this year here. They won all 3 playoff games a year ago, and they won the final 2 regular season games a year ago against Somerset as well. The 1-2 is just low. Goodness, looked like he had the plate but called downstairs, and the count now 2-2. Here's the pitch. Pulled on the ground to second. Should be an easy play for Elmer Reyes. He flips to first, and that will do it. The Ducks just retired the Patriots 1-2-3, making this another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is as easy as 1-2-3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. One more way, PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. Middle of the first at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It's the Somerset Patriots 0 and the Long Island Ducks coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
A scoreless game heads to the bottom of the first, and on the hill tonight for the Patriots in Game 2 of this doubleheader, the 29-year-old right-hander from Newport Beach, California, 6'2", 185-pound Will Oliver, the former Yankee farmhand, against Anthony Vega, the lefty-swinging right fielder and leadoff man for Kevin Baez, and Oliver drops in strike one. Will Oliver on the year, 7 games pitched, only one of those a start, so 6 times as a reliever, 2-0 record, a 3.63 ERA. In 17 1/3 innings, he's allowed 19 hits. He's walked 9, so control a bit of an issue, and struck out 14. 1-1 here on Anthony Vega, who started the night batting .233, no homers, 7 runs batted in. Vega, though, with a terrific opening game in this doubleheader. 1-1's a little tapper foul. Anthony went 2 for 4, single-double, scored 3 runs, drove in 1, and stole a base. So what a game for Vega. And the Ducks' 8-4 win in the opener of this twin bill. So Will Oliver, the righty, working from way over on the first base side of the rubber, kicks and comes home and gets a swinging strikeout of Anthony Vega to start his night.
Batting in second position, center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
So here's the switch hitting center fielder and 2-man batting from the left against the righty Will Oliver. It's Delta Cleary Jr. for Long Island, hitting .221, 1 homer on the year. It's come against the Patriots, and he's knocked in 16. He did not play in the opening game, and here it certainly looks like he's going to ground out to short as he does. Defensively for the Patriots, they have Kyle Roller at first, Tyler Bortnick at second, Alfredo Rodriguez at short, and Mark Minikazi at third. Chris Grayson in left, Justin Pacioli in center, Christian Marrero in right, Adam Donahue does the catching, and again, Will Oliver on the bump. So 2 quick outs. Here's Lou Ford, the DH and 3-man from the right side. Ford hitting .265 when the night began, 5th best average on the flock, a pair of homers, and 9 runs batted in. In the opening game, Lou was 0 for 3 with a walk, scored a run, and drove in a run. But only Lou Ford and Jordan Pacheco went hitless as the Ducks had 13 hits to Somerset's 6. Patriots left 12 men on base in a 7-inning game and left at least 1 man on base in all 7 innings. So they didn't do that tonight in the opening inning because they were retired in order. Ford takes inside here as Oliver works quickly. It's 2 balls and a strike. Again, Oliver, a Yankee draft pick back in the 35th round of the 2010 selection out of Orange Coast College. And again, spent 3 years in the Yankees organization playing affiliated ball. As here he misses inside, it's 3-1. But got up as high as A ball only, and then on to independent ball for Oliver. Now in his 2nd year with the Patriots, 6th year of pro ball. Ford slaps it away foul down the right field line, and the count full. Check that 3rd year for Oliver with Somerset. 2015, 2016, and now 2017. Last 2 seasons, though, he was exclusively a starter. This time, again, he's worked once as a starter, 6 times as a reliever. Payoff to Ford. Almost hit him here with a curveball in. And there's our first walk of the night, brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in.
You need a doctor? Just walk in to City MD Urgent Care. Ducks first baseman number 26, Angelo Santo. Number 26.
So here's the cleanup man and first baseman from the left side. It's Angelo Santo. Began the evening hitting .281. Leads the team in homers with 14 and runs batted in with 33. But he added to that ribby total in that opening game. Give you his line on that in just a second. So Ford at first with 2 away. And Sanko takes it deep to left. Grayson going back toward the track and twists around to make the grab and retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 man left, 1 completed Central Islip. No score between the Flock and the Pats.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
A scoreless game heads to the second inning. Matt Larkins on the hill for Long Island. Again, Thursday night in Bridgewater, New Jersey against these Patriots. He took a perfect game into the 7th inning and a no-hitter into the 9th inning. Here's what he had to say afterwards. These are the words of Matt Larkins. Early on, I had a really good sinker going. I got them to get some early contact. A lot of quick outs from that. The second and third time through the lineup, catcher Alex Berg did a good job mixing in the slider and the changeup. Being able to go off those back and forth really helped keep them off balance. I felt good pretty much the whole game. I think I knew pretty much the whole game what was going on. It was just one of those nights where I really had a good sinker going, had a lot of movement on it, and then really good command of the other 2 pitchers. So again, the sinker was what he credited most of the success to the first time through the order, and then mixing up that slider and changeup, and again gave a lot of credit to his catcher Alex Berg, who is catching him again tonight. So he did retire the side in order in the first, and now he'll face the cleanup man from the right side, Adam Donahue, the catcher in the second game for Somerset. And Matt Larkins misses away with ball 1. Donahue batting .264, a pair of homers, 12 runs batted in, did not play in the opening game. Larkins 1-0 is a strike. And what Larkins said about the Chris Grayson home run that broke up the no-hitter in the 9th inning, said he always seems to put a good swing on the ball against me, and I knew I needed to make a good pitch. I threw a good changeup down and away, and he just got enough of it to get it out. I have no problem with the pitch. He just did a good job of hitting it. So, again, he was 3 outs away from a no-hitter, but it was Chris Grayson, a lefty swinger, who crushed it down the right field line and ended it all, the shutout as well. 2-1 is swung through here by Donahue, and the count even at 2-2. But again, for Larkins, I think it was just important to pick up the win. He hadn't won any games in his first 9 games of the year, but now he's won back-to-back games. He won at home against Bridgeport June 10th, and then he won that game Thursday in Somerset County, New Jersey. 2-2 is taken the other way, and that's a foul ball down the right field line, so the count holds on Adam Donahue. And he had just been a victim of a lack of run support so often this season. You look at some of his starts this year, the Ducks scored 1 run, 0 runs, 0 runs, 1 run, 1 run, 2 runs. They just weren't scoring for him at all. He pitched some gems and got no help, and to go 9 starts or 9 games, I should say, 8 starts and a relief appearance without a win. I think it's got to really eat at somebody, as here he misses down and away in the count full. So his first 9 games of the year for Matt Larkins, 0-5 with 4 no decisions before finally winning his last 2 starts, 1 here at home and 1 in New Jersey. So now he's on a 2-game winning streak. Here's the payoff. And that stroked into center field, so it won't be a perfect game or a no-hitter tonight, as the drama taken out by Donahue. He'll lead off the second, and he's aboard.
Hitting in the 5th position, the first baseman, number 40, Kyle Roller, number 40.
So it'll bring up the lefty swinging first baseman and 5-man, Kyle Roller. Began today batting .288, 5th best average on Somerset, 2 homers, 6 runs batted in. He was 1 for 3 in the opener of our doubleheader. Had a walk, a single, and a run scored. Again, the Ducks took that one 8-4. Larkins gets strike 1 here on Roller. And I should correct myself. The Ducks have actually won 7 straight games on this field against Somerset, not 9. I thought the Ducks had won the final 2 regular season matchups between the teams. But on second look between games, the Patriots won those games. Here a swing and a miss by Roller. So Somerset won their last 2 regular season games on this field a year ago. Then Somerset lost all 3 playoff games here. Then Somerset lost 3 regular season games on this field in mid-May, and then lost the first game tonight. So it is a 7-game losing streak on this field for the visitors. 0-2 right down the middle. Not sure what Roller was looking for, but he is rung up. Second strikeout for Larkins. 1 gone.
K on the Pregame Aviation K board. Batting in the 6th position, the third baseman, number 32, Mark Minikasi, number 32.
So here's the former Duck, Mark Minikasi, the third baseman and 6-hitter from the right side for Brett Jody's guys. Minikasi batting just .184 in 13 games since he joined the Patriots on June 2nd. Did not play the opening game. And that down and away for ball 1. Of course, a year ago, Minikasi was lights out in 21 games for the Ducks. He hit .356 before breaking his foot with a foul ball, and he was done for the year. So the Ducks certainly missed Minikasi in the postseason. 1-0 is down and away. It's 2-0 now on Mark. No score, top of the second. Ducks already have taken the first game tonight. They would love to make it a sweep, something no team has done to the Somerset Patriots this year in their 6 doubleheaders. There's a strike. The Ducks have played 8 doubleheaders, and 2 times they have swept the opposition, 2 times they have been swept, and 4 times they split a twin bill. Patriots have 3 times swept the opponent, 3 times split a doubleheader, but have not been swept. Not an easy thing to do, especially against the best team in the league. Donahue had a huge jump as he took off, and that'll be a stolen base for him down at second, just his 2nd of the year. So Matt Larkins was paying him no mind whatsoever, and now he's in scoring position. 2-2 the count on Minikasi. 1 away for the Patriots here, trying to jump on top like they did in the first game by scoring in inning number 1. It was a seesaw affair until the Ducks broke it open with a 4-run 4th. It was a 3-3 game. Long Island had a 7-3 lead, never looked back. And here a called 3rd strike. So back-to-back Ks for Larkins. He's got 3 on the night.
Another strikeout to play.
2 gone.
Pregame Aviation K board. Hitting in the 7th position, the right fielder, number 14, Christian Marrero, number 14.
So here's Christian Marrero, a newcomer for Somerset, playing right field and batting 7th as the lefty swinger. Made his debut Sunday at home in their 6-2 win over the York Revolution, going 1 for 5, so he's got a .200 average, no homers, no ribbies. Was playing down in Mexico prior. And here he grounds it foul down the right field line for strike 1. Marrero, pretty good power numbers down in Mexico. 7 homers, 23 runs batted in 47 games. And his younger brother, Chris Marrero, played for these Patriots in 2015, and this year made it all the way back to the big leagues with the San Francisco Giants. One of 3 Patriots that have gone to the big leagues this season. Takes it the other way down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble, and that is a fair ball. Turning third and coming home to score is Adam Donahue. In the second with his first run batted in as a Somerset Patriot is Christian Marrero, and the Pats take the 1-0 lead.
Batting eighth for the Patriots, this legal baseman number 9, Tyler Bortnick, number 9.
So a real nice piece of inside-out hitting by Marrero, who just muscled it the other way. Only question was going to be fair or foul. And once it dropped inside the chalk, Donahue scored easily from second base. Marrero into second standing. So his first extra base hit, his first run batted in with Somerset. Big 2-out knock, and here's Tyler Bortnick, the second baseman, an 8-man from the right. Bounces it down the right field line, but foul. And they count 0-1 on Bortnick. Started the night batting an even .300, 9th best average in the Atlantic League. No homers, 17 runs batted in the opening game. 1 for 3 with a walk, a single, and a run scored. Somerset, again, was outscored 8-4 by the Ducks and out-hit 13-6. Second straight game they've grabbed a 1-0 lead. 0-1. Slider to the left side. Dan Lyons backhands, guns across. Nice backhand stab by Sanko at first, and the side retired. But the Patriots do get a run on 2 hits and leave 1. 1.5 complete tonight in Central Islip. Somerset 1, Long Island 0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
The Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. David Ardsma still out with that pectoral muscle injury, but he did throw live today. Kevin Baez saying if he's pain-free tomorrow, he will be reinstated into the lineup. Again, the closer for the Long Island Ducks has been out since the end of May. And also pitcher Jim Fuller is out with tightness in his shoulder. He will be out 7 days. So the Ducks down 1-0 here as we go to the home second in a 7-inning affair. And righty Will Oliver for Somerset to start against the Long Island 5-hitter and catcher. From the right side, it's Alex Berg digging in. Oliver's first offering, right down the pipe for strike one. Berg, a .247 hitter, 6 homers on the year, 19 runs batted in, did not play in the opening game. Oliver's 0-1. Swung through, 0-2. Alex Berg has feasted on Patriots pitching this year. Again, Somerset has the best staff in the league as far as ERA is concerned, but he is hitting .393 in the season series. And the Ducks have won 6 of the 10 games between the teams, but .393 for an average is crazy. Here he fouls it back to the netting. Not only that, but Berg has 6 home runs, as I mentioned, total on the year. 4 of them have come against Somerset pitching. So he only has 2 home runs against the other 6 teams in the Atlantic League. He's got 4 against Somerset. Down 0-2 here to Oliver. And now down low goes Will. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Kevin Baez almost getting all the players into the lineup in game 2 who sat out the opening game of the twin bill as Long Island won it 8-4. 1-2. Curve fouled straight back. Zach Goldstein is the only player he didn't get into either game, at least so far. But Alex Berg, Ruben Gotay, and Delta Cleary Jr. sat out the opener. They're in the lineup in the second. Guys who played the first game and sitting out are Jordan Pacheco, Giovanni Alfonso, and Phelan Lantini. And Brett Jody tried to do something similar on his side, resting Aaron Eggleston, Jovan Gonzalez, Scott Kelly, and Greg Golson, who all played the opener, and getting in 4 players who didn't. Here, Oliver misses away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So he gets Grayson, Marrero, Rodriguez, and Donahue and Minakazi into this game. They were spectators in the opener. The 2-2, fisted foul. Boy, was that in tight near the hands of Alex Berg. And the count holds. One nothing Pats in the bottom of the second. Ducks still looking for their first hit. They got a 2-out runner in the first inning on a Lou Ford walk. Will Oliver off that corner of the rubber near the first base side serves it up, and Alex Berg continues to feast on Patriot pitching. First hit of the night for Long Island, a clean single to left. So tying run aboard for Mark Krause.
Position, the left fielder, number 34, Mark Krause, number 34.
Mark Krause, the lefty swinging left fielder tonight. Again, the first game all year he has started in the outfield, so we'll see how he fares out there. Started the evening hitting .267, 6 homers, 29 knocked in. Went 1 for 3 in the opener with a single, and that extended his on-base streak at home to 22 games. Longest current streak in the Atlantic League, and longest overall streak in the league all year as well. So again, these 7-inning games are tough for a guy who's the 6 hitter. Might only get 2 plate appearances, maybe 3, to try to keep that streak alive. He takes strike 1. And now rips it into left field. Grayson going over on the run will make the catch. And quickly scrambling back to first is Alex Berg to avoid being doubled off. Oh, I thought Krause found the gap, but Grayson got there to take it away, 1 away.
Hitting 7, second base number 13, Elmer Reyes, number 13.
So 1 on, 1 out for Elmer Reyes. Hitting .295 when the day began, a homer and 20 knocked in. Nice opening game 2. He went 2 for 4 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Reyes extended his hit streak to 6 games. Down and away misses Will Oliver with ball 1. Will Oliver, again, we talked about him, has pitched only once as a starter this year. That was May 23rd in Sugar Land. The other 6 appearances, all in relief. Well hit to left field. Going back is Chris Grayson near the pole, and that ball is foul. Oh boy, Elmer Reyes narrowly missing just his 2nd home run of the year. So again, Oliver's only previous start was the day game of a day-night doubleheader in Texas on May 23rd. And in a 6-3 win over the Skeeters, he took a no decision, 4 innings of 6 hit, 3-run ball. Those are the most runs he's allowed in any outing this year. Again, the other 6 all as a reliever. So he has not gone beyond 4 innings this season. 1-1 is poked the other way this time down the right field line. A long run for Marrero in foul territory. He can't come up with it. So he tried to catch it on the backhand. And a break for Elmer Reyes because it looked like he was going to grab it and record the putout. But it just flat out missed his leather. Again, in our opening game of the doubleheader today, neither pitcher, neither starter made it through 4 innings. Lucas Irvin for Somerset was done after 3 innings, and Henry Hirsch for Long Island came out in the 4th. So again, Matt Larkins normally a starter, not a reliever. Will Oliver just the opposite, as Brett Jody tries to get some length out of him tonight. Check swing, they appeal to first. Frank Urilli says he held up, and the count 2-2 on Elmer Reyes. Oliver last worked Friday at home in the 3-2 win over the York Revolution. Just 1 inning of work, no hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. And now his 2-2 will come to Reyes. Taking the other way to right, coming in hard is Marrero. He'll play it on a hop. Berg will stop at second, and the Ducks with first and second and 1 away for Ruben Gotay.
Batting in the 8th position for your Long Island Ducks is the third baseman, number 30, Ruben Gotay, number 30.
So Ruben Gotay joined the Ducks June 11th after playing down in Puerto Rico, batting an even 200 so far, 4 for 20 in 5 games. No homers, no runs batted in, and this is just his second home game as he played 4 on the road. So welcome back to the former New York Met, a switch hitter. Hitting left here against the righty Oliver, who misses up and away. And again, Gotay, you love the options he gives Kevin Baez with that switch hitting ability. So again, opponents can't stack the pitching against the Ducks, be it lefties or righties lined up in a row when you add Gotay to the mix. 1-0 here is well hit to right. Christian Marrero has it played though, will line it up, make the grab, strong throw in, holds both runners, 2 away.
Hitting 9 for Long Island, shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
So here's Dan Lyons, 253 hitter when the day began, a homer and 9 knocked in. Opening game, he went 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and a sacrifice bunt. So 2 on, 2 out for Long Island, down a run here in the home second. Berg's at second, Reyes at first. Lyons against Will Oliver, trying to keep Long Island off the board. Missing in, it's ball 1. Oliver last year pitched in the Mexican League with Reynosa and then joined the Patriots June 28th at home against New Britain. In the air to center, Pacioli moving in, makes the one-hand grab, and the side retired. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left for the Flock. We go to the 3rd in Central Islip. Somerset has a 1-0 lead.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Phelant Lantini, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is presented by City MD Urgent Care. Now, there are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island offering the comprehensive quality care you need the moment you need it. City MD Urgent Care, need a doctor, just walk in. We go to the third inning in Central Islip. Somerset Patriots with a 1-0 lead over the Long Island Ducks. And Matt Larkins will face the only Pat he hasn't yet in this game. Their 9-hitter and shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez.
Shortstop number 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8.
So here is Rodriguez striding to the right-hand batter's box. Hitting 175 on the year, no homers, 9 runs batted in. 1 for 3 in the opener with a double. That extended his hitting streak to 3 games. And he also had a run batted in. Slapped away down the right field line, 0-1 on Rodriguez. Again, Matt Larkins in his second year as a Duck, second year in the Atlantic League. Never drafted, no affiliated ball, independent ball only after 4 years at UC Riverside for the righty. Misses in here, 1-1. And last year was pitching with independent Lincoln in the American Association. And traded to the Ducks on September 7th. 2 regular season games, 2 playoff games. This year back for the full go. As here he misses away, 2 balls and a strike. And that's why I was so thrilled for Matt Larkins in the game he had Thursday in New Jersey against this Patriot team. When you go 9 games to begin the year without a win, finally win at home, then finally get that win on the road and pitch so well. Got to be thrilled for him. Little banger up the middle here. Back-hitted by Reyes. Leaping throw. He got him. Oh, Elmer Reyes doing his best Derek Jeter there with the leaping, spinning throw across his body to get Rodriguez 1 away.
With left fielder number 33, Chris Grayson, number 33.
What a play from well to the left of second base and practically in the outfield for Elmer Reyes. So back to the top of the order for Chris Grayson, who struck out swinging to begin the game. And Matt Larkins lets him get ready. First pitch. Looked like he was thinking about a bunt and then called it off at the last second. It's ball 1. Grayson coming in with hits in 3 of his last 4 games. Again, we talk about that homer against Larkins to break up the no-hitter. It was only his 2nd home run of the year. Loops it foul out of play. Third base side, 1 ball and 1 strike. It's game 2 of the doubleheader tonight, game 2 of a 4-game homestand. Patriots back here tomorrow night and then wrap it up Thursday with Quackers going out to the first 1,500 fans. And the Ducks head down to Sugar Land, Texas for a 7-game road trip against the Skeeters. Fastball up high here, misses, 2-1. And then Long Island coming back home a week from Friday to open up a 3-game series against the Blue Crabs and open up a big, long holiday weekend and week, if you will, for the 4th of July. Foul territory down the left field line. The third baseman, Gotai, will run out of room. Can't get to it. 2-2 on Grayson. Well, again, if you are looking for fireworks on the long 4th of July weekend, the 4th is actually a Tuesday this year, but the Ducks are going to have fireworks for 4 straight nights. Saturday, July 1st, Sunday, July 2nd, Monday, July 3rd, and, of course, Tuesday, July 4th. So pretty much just keep it in mind. Once the calendar turns July 1, 2, 3, 4, fireworks, 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 fireworks. Gonna be awesome. The 2-2 is high and the count full on Grayson. So with the weather heating up and everybody in a holiday mood, that should be one heck of a weekend for Long Island as they try to stay in the playoff hunt here. The first half does wrap up on Sunday, July 2nd. Payoff pitch. Got him, a called third strike. Grayson can't believe it. Drops the bat, motions to home plate umpire John LeBone, and now he's not even moving to pick up the bat. And now he has words. You got to be careful here arguing balls and strikes. Well, Grayson will try to stay in the game here. He's still yelling something back at LeBone. And he says the magic word. He's going to get an early shower. He's still barking back at the man behind the dish. But it's now 4 strikeouts in 3 innings for Larkins. and 3 of them have been looking. He got Grayson swinging in the first. He gets him looking in the third. 2 away for Justin Pacioli. And he takes a strike. Pacioli grounded out to Elmer Reyes at second in the opening inning. 0-1. Slider, and that misses away. 1-1. Larkins off that corner of the first base rubber, as he often does. Delivers. Comebacker right through his legs. Elmer Reyes cuts it off behind second. Strong throw, no. They say Pacioli beat it out. So it sounded like he broke his bat. It went right through the legs of Larkins. Reyes did a nice job to cut it off behind second, but just couldn't get the speedy Pacioli, and he's a 2-out runner at first on an infield single.
Number 13, Carlos Guzman, number 13.
So Pacioli, who had his 19th stolen base in the opening game, he's only been caught once all year. He's 3rd in the league in that department. Certainly a threat to go here with 2 away and Guzman at the plate. He is a little beyond the cutout already, is Justin Pacioli. Larkins holds the set and now will soft toss over. So certainly a threat to go, and the Ducks are going to keep a close eye on him. Guzman, again, is 0 for 5 in the doubleheader with 3 strikeouts. Fastball up and away for ball 1. Guzman watched his 3-game hitting streak come to an end with that 0 for 4 in the opener, but still does have hits in 6 of his last 8 games. One-0 is outside for ball 2. Carlos Guzman grounded out to Elmer Reyes at second. Back in a 1-2-3 first for Long Island's right-hander. Pacioli just a foot beyond the cutout, leaning towards second. Does not go, and it's looped foul up over the netting behind home plate into the upper deck for strike 1. You're joining us late. The Ducks took the opener of our doubleheader tonight, 8-4. And we're playing the nightcap, a 7-inning game, as was the first one. Somerset has a 1-0 lead here in the visitors' third. Justin Pacioli just beat out an infield single to keep the inning alive, and he's a big threat to run here at first. Count 2-1 on Guzman. He does not go, and it's another foul ball, 2-2. Ducks right now 6 games back of the first-place Patriots, who are atop the Liberty Division. 13 games to go in the first half, as I mentioned, that ends on Sunday, July 2nd. Ducks will then play 7 second-half games, July 3rd through the 9th, before they hit the All-Star break. And the game itself, Wednesday, July 12th, at TD Bank Ballpark, the home of these Patriots. In honor of their 20th anniversary season, 20th anniversary of the league. Going to be a great night. Sparky Lyle and Willie Randolph, the guest managers. Of course, Sparky, the longtime skipper of these Patriots. Count now full on Guzman, so that means Pacioli will get a running start at first with 2 away. He's off. And a check swing on a pitch in tight. Ducks appeal. David Speranza says he held up. And it's the first walk of the night for Matt Larkins. So Patriots trying for a little 2-out rally here.
Patriots catcher number 21, Adam Donahue. Number 21.
There were 2 outs with nobody aboard. Pacioli, that infield single up the middle. And the walk on the full count pitch to Guzman. And suddenly here's Adam Donahue, who singled and scored the only run of this game last inning at the plate. Donahue's single gave him a 5-game hitting streak, and he has hits in 9 of his last 10 games. A dangerous hitter right now for Matt Larkins. Missing away, it's ball 1. Larkin's working out of the stretch. Way over toward first base. Stares in to Alex Berg. A check of Pacioli at second to keep him honest. And then a strike, 1-1. Matt working hard there, mopping his brow with his shirt sleeve. And no breeze to speak of at all. The flags down the right field line, the U.S. flag, the New York State flag, the Suffolk County flag, all just hanging limp. Another strike. And now he's out in front of Donahue, the cleanup man, 1-2. So Donahue stepped away, climbs back in. Larkins stares into Berg. And comes set just above the belt. 1-2 is poked off the end of the bat, out of play down the right field line. The chase is on for that baseball up on the concourse. And this battle continues. Larkin's trying to get it to the dugout. Donahue trying to add to a 1-0 Somerset lead in the top of the third. Patriots had a 3-game winning streak come to an end with a loss in the opening game. Ducks have won 3 straight here at home overall, and have beaten the Patriots 7 straight games on this field, dating back to last year's playoffs. Ooh, he thought about it, laid off it. It missed high, and it's 2-2. Outfield very deep and straight away for the power of Adam Donahue. Deuces wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Bounced to short. Lyons shovels it to Reyes, and the side retired. For Somerset, no runs, a hit, a walk. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the third on Long Island. The Patriots 1, the Ducks 0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Keith Couch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, we go to the bottom of the third. Long Island Ducks trail the Somerset Patriots 1-0. Again, the Pats will be here tomorrow and Thursday night. Thursday night, Quackers go out to the first 1,500 fans. 4 ways you can get your tickets these days. In person at the Bethpage Ballpark box office, where Ben and Brad always take great care of you, along with their staff in there. One-on-one, I call it the old-fashioned way, at the window. Of course, you can do it online at liducks.com, over the phone at 631-940-TIXX, or the newest way to get tickets via the Ducks mobile app. No matter how you get your tickets, get yourself out to the Duck Pond. Beautiful weather expected in the next couple of nights, and these 2 great rivals going head-to-head 6:35 tomorrow and 6:35 on Thursday. So the Ducks start off the bottom of the third, down a run at the top of the order. Anthony Vega against righty Will Oliver. First pitch showed bunt, drew it back, and took the pitch away for ball 1. Vega, a strikeout victim, swinging back in the opening inning. Vega really broke out of a slump in that opening game of the doubleheader, the 1-0. Inside strike, 1-1. We mentioned he had a 2-for-4 game in the opener. A single, a double, a stolen base, drove in a run and scored 3. He was only 2 for 15 in his previous 5 games, so he matched his 5-game hit total in a 7-inning game. Of course, the Ducks won at 8-4, so they only batted 6 times. But really, Anthony Vega found his game. So see if he can keep it rolling here after being sat down on strikes in the opening inning. Actually, a swinging strikeout it was. And here he's ahead 2-1. Grounded to first. Backing up is Kyle Roller. Waves off his pitcher Oliver. Takes it to the sack himself and beats Vega for out number 1.
Ducks center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
So here's Delta Cleary Jr. Grounded out to shortstop in the opening inning. Hits in 4 of his last 5 games coming in. Switch hitter batting left against the righty Oliver. First pitch. Up and away for ball 1. Oliver, a member of the Patriots championship team back in 2015. Joined the team in August. He was pitching for the Evansville Otters in the Frontier League prior. As here he gets a strike on Delta. And he had one of the biggest clutch games of their championship playoff run back in 2015. Came against these Long Island Ducks. I'll tell you about it in a second as he misses away. Somerset was facing elimination at home against the Ducks in Game 4 of the Liberty Division Championship Series. He threw a complete game shutout against Long Island. Swing and a miss here by Cleary. 9 innings, 3 hits, no runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And then in the championship series, he won Game 2 against Southern Maryland with 7 innings of 2-run, 8 strikeout balls. So Will Oliver was big-time clutch in the Patriots' run to the 2015 title. Here it's fouled away down the left field line, out of play. The count 2-2 on Delta Cleary Jr. Of course, Ducks led that series 2-1 in 2015. Patriots, though, won Game 4 and Game 5 and then went on to win it all. Well, the Ducks got the payback last year in the division series as Delta here lines it in right for a base hit. When, of course, Somerset won the first 2 games of the series. And then the Ducks rattled off 3 straight wins. Just the second time in league history a team was able to do that.
Designated hitter, number 20, Lou Ford. Number 20.
So tying run aboard for Long Island here, 1 on, 1 out. Delta, terrific speed, 13 steals, been caught 3 times. Second only to Faylont Lentini on the team. Lou Ford drew a walk in the opening inning. Let's see what Delta does. He's right at the cutout. He stays. And there is strike 1 delivered from Will Oliver. Quick throw over as it looked like he tried to catch Delta off guard, but Cleary able to get back. Held on there by Kyle Roller. 1-0 Somerset in the bottom of the 3rd of a scheduled 7-inning game. Another snap throw over as Oliver certainly knows all about the speed of Delta Cleary Jr. Delta in his 3rd year as a Duck, Oliver in his 3rd year as a Patriot. Lou slaps it away down the right field line, twisting out of play. 0-2. Patriots finally cooled down the red-hot Lou Ford in the opener, as Lou went 0 for 3, did score a run and drive in a run and draw a walk, but Lou had a 5-game hitting streak come to an end. He actually had back-to-back multi-hit games coming in, 3 multi-hit games in that 5-game run. Here, takes it the other way into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Cleary's going to have to stop at second as Christian Marrero up with it quickly. But the Ducks with a tying run in scoring position, the go-ahead run aboard for Angelo Sanko, who's been red hot.
Angelo Sanko, number 26.
Sanko, Sunday in Lancaster, a homer, a double, 4 runs batted in. Opening game of this doubleheader. had 3 runs batted in, so 7 ribbies in his last 2 games to push his team best total to 36 runs batted in. The big spot here for the Long Island Ducks cleanup man, who flew out to left his first time through. Sanko against Oliver. Cleary at second, Ford at first with 1 out. Shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez creeping in behind Cleary. Down at second base. Sanko calmly awaiting the first pitch. Down and in, gets away from Donahue to his right, but he's able to quickly get there to prevent any advancement by Delta Cleary Jr. Well, in the opening game of the doubleheader, Ducks did pull off a double steal with Lentini at second and Vega at first. Both took off and both were in safely as the throw went down to second base. Don't think Kevin Byers will try that here with the way Sanko's been swinging the bat. 4 homers in his last 8 games. Calls time here. Also had a 2-homer game in New Jersey against these Patriots a week ago tonight. Second 2-homer game of the year. Ooh, there was his pitch, but he was just under it. And he fouled it back. He's going to check that bat. Appears to be okay. If that's the one he's been on this run with, the gamer, definitely want to stick with that piece of lumber. It's a big chance here for the Ducks to at least draw even, if not go in front, with 2 men aboard and only 1 away for one of their hottest hitters right now, in Angelo Sanko. And 3 hits in the opener, 2 singles, a double, a run scored, and 3 knocked in. Will Oliver slows it down from the stretch. Taking the other way down the left field line, but slicing away, foul. So count 1-2 on Sanko. And Sanko's second in the league in homers with 14. Started the day tied for 3rd in runs scored with 32. Has added another one of those. And 4th in slugging percentage at .541. Waited on a curveball, but just got a piece of it to keep himself alive. And everybody resets. I think he knew he was going to be rung up if he didn't get that backdoor hook. And really bend those knees and got down low just to get the top of the bat on it. Or I should say the bottom of his barrel on it, on the top of the ball. Count still 1-2 on Angelo. Oliver's pitch. Back to Oliver, to second for 1. Rodriguez on to first in time. And Angelo Sanko wraps into an inning-ending 1-6-3 double play. For Long Island, no runs, 2 hits, 1 left. 3 complete in Central Islip. It's the Somerset Patriots 1, the Long Island Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr. and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Chris King back at Bethpage Ballpark. I thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks Baseball tonight and making us a part of your Tuesday night entertainment, no matter where you might be watching and listening all around the world, at liducks.com, at youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and at facebook.com/liducks. We're through 3 innings. Somerset has a 1-0 lead. For the Patriots, a run on 3 hits, no errors. For the Ducks, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. And 4th inning always means 4th inning trivia. We'll give you the question in the top of the inning and the answer in the bottom of the frame. And, of course, with Matt Larkins on the hill tonight, we go back to what he did Thursday night in Somerset. Again, taking a perfect game into the 7th inning and a no-hitter into the 9th inning before Chris Grayson broke it up with a solo home run. As here, Kyle Roller will start the 4th against righty Matt Larkins. Roller struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Down and in for ball 1. All right, the very first no-hitter in Atlantic League history was thrown on this field May 25th, 2001 by the Ducks' Rod Henderson. It is still the only no-hitter in Ducks history in their 18-year in the Atlantic League, as Roller waves over the top of one here, 1-1. But I'm going to give you a couple of questions tonight. I'm going to give you 3 questions to answer about one of the most famous games in Long Island Ducks history, that Rod Henderson no-hitter. And the first time it had happened in league history, that was year 4 of the Atlantic League. 1-1 here is another swinging strike. Number 1, what team did Rod Henderson pitch his no-hitter against? Number 2, who was Rod Henderson's catcher for his no-hitter? And this is a little interesting twist, too. You may remember this if you're a longtime Duck fan. The 1-2 is a swing and a foul tip held by Alex Berg. So Matt Larkins has his 5th strikeout, 1 gone. He's now got Roller looking and swinging. It'll bring up Mark Minakazi.
Number 32, Mark Minakazi. Number 32.
He struck out Minakazi looking as well back in the 2nd inning. And the final question about that no-hitter, who was the pitching coach for Rod Henderson that year? And the reason I throw him in, the Ducks pitching coach that year had also thrown a no-hitter in the big leagues. Here, Minakazi fouls it back behind home plate. Berg sheds the mask, tries to stay with it, and can't come up with it. Oh, Alex Berg, with no breeze at all, just couldn't align himself directly under that ball. And let's see if they charge him with an error or not on a drop foul. That gives Minakazi new life. Again, you can't blame the wind on that one. There is absolutely no wind, but he just couldn't seem to line it up. It's so difficult when it's directly over your head like that. So Minakazi, instead of an out, it's just a strike, and not a charged error thus far against Alex Berg. 0-1 is inside. I can tell you who the manager of the Long Island Ducks was that night. It was Don McCormick, and pretty famously, with Rod Henderson pitching a no-hitter, Don McCormick messed up in that game. He actually put his DH in the field on a change. The 1-1 here is down the right field line, a long run for Vega, and he won't get there. It drops in for a fair ball. So Minakazi with a 1-out single the other way. So Don McCormick lost his DH by doing that, and that meant Rod Henderson, in the middle of pitching his no-hitter, had to also hit.
Fielder number 14, Christian Marrero. Number 14.
Now, I know after the game, Rod Henderson said it might have been a good thing because it kept his mind off the no-hitter. You know how things are. When a pitcher is tossing a no-hitter, he generally gets the silent treatment in the dugout. Nobody comes near him. Nobody speaks to him. Nobody wants to break up the mojo, if you will. So Rod Henderson went 0 for 2 at the plate and drew a walk on the night he pitched the only no-hitter in Ducks history. Here's Christian Marrero. He's driven in the only run of this game with a double down the left field line in the 2nd inning that brought home Adam Donahue from second base. This time Matt Larkins gets strike 1 on him. So again, your 3 questions about the Rod Henderson no-hitter from May 25th, 2001 on this field. First time it ever happened in Atlantic League history. Who did he do it against? Who was his catcher? And who was his pitching coach? And again, the pitching coach had thrown a no-hitter in the big leagues. Swing and a miss here from Marrero, and it's 0-2. So again, Christian Marrero tonight in his second game as a Somerset Patriot has his first extra base hit and his first ribby with the Pats. Down quickly here, though, 2 strikes. Minakazi, a 1-out runner at first. Good block here by Alex Berg on a down-and-in offering from Larkins, and it's 1-2. Top of the 4th, Patriots leading by a run. Both teams with 4 hits in the game. Marrero ready from the left. Larkins deals from the right. Ripped in a right field for a base hit. So Minakazi stops at second. Marrero to first. That'll bring up Tyler Bortnick, their second baseman.
Second baseman, number 9, Tyler Bortnick. Number 9.
Good solid contact by Christian Marrero. Bortnick surveys the defense. Medium depth, straight away, all the way around. And boy, Matt Larkins loved to get a hard ground ball right at an infielder in turn 2. Keep this a 1-0 game. Bortnick has grounded out to short and is only at bat in this game, 1 for 3 in the opener. Takes one down and away for ball 1. Bortnick again stepping out to take a look. Nobody's moved. Windmills the bat around and then brings it above his right shoulder. Nice job by Alex Berg to frame that pitch. Larkins hit the target. It's called a strike. It's 1-1. Check of second where Minakazi leads. And then a foul ball back to the backstop for strike 2. Couple finals to tell you about in the Atlantic League tonight. We start in Lancaster, PA, opener of a 3-game series between the Bluefish and the Barnstormers, and Bridgeport doubles up Lancaster. 6-3 is the final. So the Bridgeport win with the Somerset loss in the opener of our doubleheader here now has the Patriots still atop the Liberty Division. Bridgeport is only 1.5 back, and the Ducks are 6 back with 13 to play. 13 to play in the first half. Slapped away down the right field line, 1-2 on Bortnick. Southern Maryland Blue Crabs started the night atop the Freedom Division. 2 better than Lancaster, 7 better than Sugarland. They went into York and beat the Revs 12-9. So Southern Maryland has won 3 straight. York has dropped 7 straight games. One and 2 the count on Bortnick. Way outside for ball 2. First game of the doubleheader in New Britain, Connecticut. Sugarland Skeeters beat the Bees 7-4. That also a 7-inning affair. And again, the Ducks beat Somerset here in a 7-inning contest, 8-4 in the opener of our twin bill. Here it's 1-0 Somerset, trying to add to that lead in the 4th with 2 on and 1 out for Bortnick. Rips it into left center field. That's a base hit. Minakazi, who does not run well, turns third. He's being sent home. The throw is cut off. It's an RBI single for Tyler Bortnick and a 2-0 Patriots advantage. So 3 straight 1-out hits off Matt Larkins does the trick. For Bortnick, RBI 18 on the year.
Number 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8.
Marrero stopped at second. Bortnick at first with 1 away for the 9-man, Alfredo Rodriguez. So Patriots with a single run in the second, now another here in the 4th. And that was also a problem for them in the opening game. They never put up more than a single run in any inning. No crooked numbers at all. Here a broken bat roller to short. Lyons to Reyes for 1, and that's all he'll get. So the broken bat slowed that one down. The Fielder's choice goes 6-4. Bortnick forced out at second. Marrero crosses to third. Rodriguez on at first.
Chris Grayson, number 33.
So first and third, 2 away for Chris Grayson. Struck out swinging in the first and looking in the third. And boy, did he have some words for home plate umpire John LeBone. So he's got to be careful with the way he kept talking to LeBone and barking back at him as he went to the dugout. We'll see if all is forgotten here. An important at-bat. 2 on, 2 out. Patriots with a run in, leading by 2 now in the fourth. And in the first game, Somerset had single runs in innings 1, 2, 4, and 5. Tonight, single runs in 2 and 4, but no crooked numbers. And here another broken bat. This time Grayson lining it foul down the right field line. Second game in New Britain, Connecticut tonight between the Bees and the Skeeters. Bottom of the 6th. And Sugarland again in front, this time 3-2. The Yankees come home off that awful West Coast trip at 1-6. They had dropped 6 straight games. Back in the Bronx to take on the Angels, and not looking good for the Yankees right now. They trail at 8-3 in the bottom of the 9th. They are being out-hit 14-4 by L.A. And the Yankees did get homers tonight. Another one for Aaron Judge and another one for Gary Sanchez, but they trail by 5, now bottom of the 9th. So they're going to need 5 in the 9th to keep it alive, or else it's going to be a 7-game losing streak for the Yankees. I just can't even fathom that could happen. As good as they looked the last time at home. And just blowing out the Red Sox every night, blowing out the Orioles every night. Headed west, won the first game in Anaheim, and then never won another game in California the rest of the trip. And now falling to the Angels, it appears, to make it 7 straight losses. 1-1 is swung through here by Grayson. And he's in danger of picking up the hat trick here, which, of course, in hockey is a good thing. 3 goals. In baseball, that's a bad thing. That's 3 strikeouts. He's down 1-2. And again, Larkins has got him swinging in the first, looking in the third, and set up here at a ball and 2 strikes. Here it gets through Berg into the backstop. Scoring from third base is Marrero on a wild pitch. It is 3-0 Somerset. So right through Alex Berg and all the way to the backstop. Marrero easily home from third. Rodriguez down to second. And the count 2-2 on Grayson. Mets also playing an LA team tonight. They're at Chavez Ravine out in California. Dodgers lead the Amazons 4-0 in the bottom of the first. So LA with 4 runs on the board and still batting out west. 2-2 a call, third strike. And for the third time tonight, Grayson is a strikeout victim. But the damage done, Somerset gets 2 runs on 3 hits. There was a wild pitch, and they leave 1. First crooked number of the night on the board for the Patriots. They scored 2 in the fourth, and they lead it 3-0 as we go to the home half of the inning here on Long Island.
Hey, fans. This is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today. Learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the beer garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark.
Well, we head to the bottom of the fourth of a scheduled 7-inning game. Long Island Ducks trail at 3-0, and Will Oliver back to work. They're ready to face 5, 6, and 7 in Kevin Baez's order: Alex Berg, Mark Krause, and Elmer Reyes. Wrap up our fourth-inning trivia in just a moment. But first, Berg ready for pitch one from Oliver, as both of these righties work from way over on the first base side of the rubber, almost off the corner. And there's a swinging strike on Alex, who singled to left his first time up. Probably pushed his average against Somerset over 400. Again, he came in batting .393 with 4 of his 6 home runs against this staff. Oliver's 0-1. Here's a strike. It's 0-2. So again, we asked you about the only no-hitter in Ducks history. Rod Henderson threw it on this field Friday, May 25th of 2001. That was the second season of Ducks baseball. It was the 4th season of Atlantic League baseball, and it was the first no-hitter in league history. A couple of questions for you. We gave you 3 in particular. Which team did he throw the no-hitter against? And that was the Atlantic City Surf, the answer. Of course, they are no longer in the Atlantic League. The 0-2 here is swung through, so a 3-pitch strikeout by Will Oliver of Alex Berg. Just his second of the night, and there's one away.
Ducks left fielder number 34, Mark Krause, number 34.
So Atlantic City Surf was the answer to question number 1 as Mark Krause makes his way to the plate. Who was his catcher that night? One of the legendary catchers in Ducks history. In fact, their catcher for the 15th anniversary team, Francisco Morales, is the name we're looking for there. So that's part 2 of our question. Krause flew out to left his first time up. First pitch to him this time around is low and in for ball 1. Again, Mark, as he comes to the plate, trying to extend a 22-game on-base streak at home, the longest in the league this year. And again, you never know how many times you're going to get up in a 7-inning game. Here he fouls it back behind home plate 1-1. And the final question tonight, who was Rod Henderson's pitching coach that year? And we gave you the hint that the pitching coach for the Ducks that year had thrown a no-hitter himself in the big leagues. Well, it was the one and only Rick Wise, who with the Phillies in 1971 had a no-hitter of his own in the big leagues. So Rick Wise was the guy who was Rod's pitching coach when he threw the only no-hitter in Ducks history. 1-1 ripped down the right field line, and that's a fair ball. Into the corner it goes. Krause turns first. He's going for second. Here's the throw from Marrero. The slide, he's in there. So Mark Krause makes it 23 straight games at home in which he's reached base with a 1-out double down the right field line.
Ducks second baseman number 13, Elmer Reyes, number 13.
So 3rd straight inning, the Ducks have gotten a man to second base. They haven't gotten anybody home yet tonight. They trail at 3-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 on, 1 out for Elmer Reyes, who singled to right his first time up. So can the Ducks finally break through here on Will Oliver, who again is just in his 2nd start of the year and his first one in nearly a month. There's an inside strike, 0-1. We'll check in on the pitch count of Will Oliver just to see where he might be, again not having gone beyond 4 innings in any game this season. 2 4-inning stints for him, 1 as a starter, 1 as a reliever. 0-1. May have got a piece of it, but it's a strike for a 0-2 count. Oliver at 56 pitches unofficially here in the 4th, so still looking good as Reyes set up at 2 strikes. And a fake coming home here just to draw Krause back to second, even though no one is covering there for Somerset. So again, your 4th inning trivia answers: Rod Henderson's no-no against the Atlantic City Surf. Francisco Morales, his catcher. Rick Wise, his pitching coach. Curveball, he waited on it but fouled it away. And the count holds on Elmer Reyes. Reyes started the night with 56 hits, tied for 4th in the Atlantic League, picked up 2 more in the opening game of the doubleheader, and another one here tonight, so now make it 59 hits on the year, and make it 7-game hitting streak now for Elmer. 0-2, chase one down in the dirt, tagged out by Donahue, and that's the second out. 3rd strikeout for Oliver, 2 away.
Look on third base on number 30, Ruben Gotai, number 30.
Let's see if Ruben Gotai can pick him up. Again, was playing down in Puerto Rico, wrapping up there, and headed back to Long Island for another year with the Ducks. He flew out to right in the 2nd inning. Switch hitter from the left against the righty Oliver. Kraus still down at 2nd, now 2 away. Dan Lyons waits on deck, and Ruben lofts it back behind home to the screen for strike 1. Gotai, a year ago with the Ducks, his first year for the Flock, hit .275, 7 homers, 63 runs batted in, and led the team in walks with 56 on the year. Be an 0-1 to him. Oliver a couple of checks of 2nd. And then misses low and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Oliver stares home to Donahue. Long look as Gotai awaits with that open stance. The pitch off the glove of Donahue, but quickly able to gather it into his left. No advance by Kraus down at 2nd base. Looks like maybe a cross-up that time between pitcher and catcher. And the count 2-1. Patriots leading 3-0 here in the bottom of the 4th of a scheduled 7-inning game. 2-1 low and in, and that good eye of Ruben Gotai serving him well here. Got himself into a nice hitter's count at 3-1. Gotai trying to make it hits in 3 straight games. Oliver a couple of checks of Kraus. And then the 3-1. High chopper toward first. Oliver will field and tag Gotai himself to end the inning. No runs, a hit, a man left. 4 in the books in Central Islip. The Patriots 3, the Flock nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, baseball fans, have you downloaded the official Long Island Ducks mobile app yet? Well, what are you waiting for? It's powered by Clear Vision Apps. You can buy tickets and stay up to date on Long Island's hometown team right on your mobile device. Download the app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. Very convenient way, and the newest way to buy Duck tickets is via that Ducks mobile app. Check it out soon. Ducks trail by 3 as we go to the visitors' 5th. Matt Larkins takes the hill to work his 5th inning.
For the Patriots in the top half of the 5th inning, the center fielder number 1, Justin Pacioli. Number 1.
Larkins already with 6 strikeouts, 1 away from his season-high 7. Fans 7 Patriots in that brilliant performance Thursday night in New Jersey, and struck out 7 Bluefish in Bridgeport June 4th. So starts with Justin Pacioli, who's reached on an infield single and grounded out to second. Here he thought about the bunt, drew it back, and took a high fastball, 1-0. The 1-0. Got the outside corner at the knees, 1-1. Pacioli against Somerset's leading hitter, starting of play tonight with a .336 average. 1-1 is taken the other way through the diving first baseman Sanko and into right. So Pacioli has his 2nd hit of this game. And with all that speed, certainly a threat to go at any time is their center fielder.
Designated hitter number 13, Carlos Guzman. Number 13.
So again, Pacioli in the opening game went 0 for 1, but he worked out 3 different walks and stole a base, his 19th of the year. So 19 steals in 20 tries, that leads Somerset, and his 3rd most in the league. So Matt Larkins now not only concerned with Carlos Guzman at the dish, but Justin Pacioli at first base. Just beyond the cutout, maybe a step. Takes off, pitches high, throw by Berg is not in time, and missing the swipe tag was Lyons. Pacioli gets up, goes for 3rd, and he's in there. So we'll see who they charge the error to here. Lyons was trying that swipe tag, trying to pull it from his right to his left, and it ends up giving Pacioli an extra base. So the throwing error on the catcher, Alex Berg, allows him to go corner to corner. So for Pacioli, 20th stolen base of the year in 21 tries. He's got a swipe in each game. And now the Patriots, leading 3-0, have a man at 3rd with nobody out. Stolen base gets him to 2nd, E2 to 3rd. Swinging through that one was Guzman, 1-1. First error of the game for Long Island, and first error of the doubleheader for either team. Been a lot of good defense played here tonight through our 11-plus innings of action. Ducks bring the infield in all the way around, trying to cut off Pacioli on a ground ball. But this one's looped over the head of the second baseman, Reyes, and drops into right. Oh, what a tough break for Long Island. Infield at normal depth, that would have been a routine grab for Reyes. Instead, it's an RBI single for Guzman and a 4-0 Patriots lead.
Catcher number 21, Adam Donahue, number 21.
So Guzman has his first hit of the night. He was 0 for 5 in the doubleheader with 3 strikeouts. And he gets run batted in number 28 on the year to add to his team lead. So Pacioli scores. Guzman at first with nobody out. And Adam Donahue 1 for 2 with a single and a run. And a stolen base stands in. Again, the Ducks won the opening game by 4. 8-4 was the final. They now trail the nightcap by 4-0. Larkins has given up 8 hits tonight. Remember, Thursday night in Somerset, he didn't give up any hits until the 9th inning. And only gave up 1 hit all night. That was that Chris Grayson home run to lead off the 9th and break up his no-hitter. So you know the Patriots went to school on that night, and pitchers will often tell you that's the hardest thing in baseball to do, to face the same team 2 consecutive starts. 2-0 here to Donahue, and now 3-0. Looked like he was taking all the way. Larkins right now at 87 pitches here in the 5th inning. He was very efficient in his no-hit bid Thursday night. Taking all the way is Donahue. Wanted to see a strike and did. So far tonight, Matt has only walked one Patriot. That was Guzman back in the third. Somerset with a run in the second, 2 in the fourth, now 1 in the fifth. Adds to the lead. 4-zip Patriots. 3-1. Well hit to left. Backing up on it is Mark Krause near the warning track in front of the scoreboard. He makes the grab on the dirt. And then tagging from first here is Guzman. And he'll be in there with a head-first slide. So there it is, the first chance of the night for Mark Krause in the outfield this year. And he had to go all the way in front of the scoreboard on the warning track dirt to put away the Donahue blast.
First
1
baseman
down.
number 40, Kyle Roller, number 40.
But again, a productive out for Donahue, who gets Guzman the second. 1 away. And here's Kyle Roller. Twice a strikeout victim tonight, looking in the second, swinging in the fourth. Larkins can get him again. He would tie his season high for strikeouts. Here he skies it to left. Another chance for Krause. It's deep. He'll go back at the wall. He's going to try to leap, but it's gone. An opposite field 2-run homer for Kyle Roller, his third of the season, and that's going to make it 6-0 in favor of the Somerset Patriots. So that was a moon ball that just kept going and going, and Krause looked like he wanted to try to time the leap, but it was too far over the wall for him to do anything about it. And Kyle Roller has his first hit of the night. It's a 2-run blast, and Somerset leads it by 6.
Third baseman, number 32, Mark Minikasi, number 32.
So again for Roller, home run number 3, RBIs 7 and 8. And it sends many of the Duck fans to the exits here, as it's now nearly 11 o'clock on this Tuesday night, and the visitors have a 6-run lead. Here's Mark Minikasi putting a moon ball of his own on the infield to the right side. Elmer Reyes, the second baseman, seemingly has to wait half a minute for it to come down, but he makes the catch for the second out.
Right fielder number 14, Christian Marrero.
Again for Somerset, that's just their 31st home run of the year, and only their 4th against the Ducks. 4 home runs against Long Island in 11 games played. But again, it turns a 4-0 game into a 6-0 affair. And here's Christian Marrero, who's had himself a great game tonight, just his second game for the Patriots. He's 2 for 2, single-double, run scored, run batted in. Here he's trying to take it out of the yard against Larkins, and he came up empty, 0-1. So first homer of this double dip for either squad, and now it's line fouled on the right field line by Marrero, 0-2. Boy, are the Patriots getting some payback on Matt Larkins. It was all Larkins Thursday night in New Jersey. 8 1/3 of one-hit ball in a 3-1 win. But tonight, in the 5th inning, 9 hits for Somerset, 6 runs on the board. And that ties the second most runs that Larkins has allowed in a game this year. Scott Marrero set up 0-2, and he's going to step out and reset. Top of the 5th, Patriots with a 6-run lead. 0-2. Takes it the other way, but foul, and the count holds. Tough inning for Larkins. A pair of singles, a homer, an error. Adds up to 3 spot on the board. And the Patriots doubling the lead. Oh-2 again. Bounced inside. May have caught Alex Berg awkwardly there, I think in the thigh, where there is no protection. And now he's just going to try to compose himself. So adding injury to insult here, as the Ducks are taking it on the chin, and their number 1 catcher appears to be okay. 6-0 Somerset as we play in the 5th. And Larkins just trying to get to the dugout and limit the damage to the 3 on the board. Comebacker, Matt will take it. Lob toward first, underhand, and that'll do it for the Patriots. But they do add 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error, and nobody left. Kyle Roller's 2-run homer to left. His 3rd of the year makes it 6-0 Somerset as we go to the last of the 5th.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th of a scheduled 7-inning game. The Long Island Ducks now trailing it 6-0. And righty Will Oliver into his 5th inning of work. Again, would be his longest outing of the year. If he records an out, he'll start against Dan Lyons, and he misses down and away with ball 1. Lyons flew out to center field in the 2nd inning. 1-0 is up high, 2 balls and no strikes. Ducks have left 5 men on base through the first 4 innings. They've had a runner at second base in each of the last 3 innings, but unable to not only get him home, but even get him the 3rd. Lyons looks at one low. Ducks need base runners, and a bunch of them, and Dan's doing his best here to get aboard with a free pass or a base hit. He's up in front, 3-0 on Oliver, who again spent a lot of time in the dugout between innings as Somerset put up 3 more runs. Taking all the way, it's strike 1 on Lyons. Oliver's 3-1. Outside, ball 4, so there it is. Another walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. Just the 2nd walk tonight for the right-hander.
Is back to the top of the order for your Long Island Ducks with the right fielder, number 11, Anthony Vega, number 11.
So to bring up Anthony Vega, 0 for 2 in this nightcap. He struck out swinging in the 1st, grounded out to first baseman Kyle Roller in the 3rd. Will Oliver misses up and away here. It's ball 1. So Vega with 2 hits and 3 runs scored in the opening game. Still trying to find a way on here in the 2nd game. One out. Looked like Vega was taking all the way, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Will Oliver right at 70 pitches now here in the 5th. Again, 1 more out would top his 2 longest outings of 4 innings each, 1 as a starter, 1 as a reliever. Misses low here, and it's 2-1, so I'm sure Brett Jody, the skipper of the Patriots, keeping a close eye on his right-hander here. 2-1 coming. Sky deep to right center field. Pacioli going back near the track at the wall, looking up, and that ball is gone! A 2-run homer to center for Anthony Vega. That's his 1st of the year, and it puts Long Island on the board. They trail it 6-2. Vega steps on home, gets the high five there from Dan Lyons, who scored before him. And Long Island finally breaks through on Will Oliver here in the last of the 5th.
Ducks center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
So they slice into that lead, make it a 6-2 game. Still nobody out. Here's Delta Cleary Jr. So Anthony Vega gets his first home run of the season here tonight. He picks up RBIs 8 and 9 on the year. And now a meeting between the battery mates. And for Vega, that first home run comes in his 21st game of the season. So what a doubleheader he has had now, as Vega has a single, a double, a homer, 4 runs scored, and 3 driven in. For Long Island, that is their 42nd home run of the year. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Ducks' 11th homer in their last 10 games as well. Delta Cleary Jr. at 1-1. He has a single and a ground out. Rips it through the right side into right field. So first 3 batters all reach against Will Oliver. And Brett Jody may have to talk to his right-hander here, if not take him out.
Designated hitter, number 20, Lou Ford, number 20.
Oh, good to see Anthony Vega get going with a long ball. A year ago, he hit 11 home runs to lead the Ducks. This year he gets his first in, again, his 20th game. Here's Lou Ford, knows something about hitting homers. And he takes up high, ball 1. So all 3 men come to the plate have reached on a walk, a homer, and a single. And Ford, who's been aboard both times on a walk and a single, takes ball 1. Delta with a good lead at first, terrific speed, as Will Oliver will keep an eye on him over his left shoulder. Misses in the dirt, it's ball 2. We talk about the Ducks coming into this 4-game series. Would love to get the sweep, but can do no worse than winning 3 of 4 if they want to have any chance to catch the Patriots in the first half. Late strike call by home plate umpire John LeBone. It's 2-1 on Lou. So even if they split the doubleheader, they would absolutely have to win tomorrow and Thursday to try to be 5 back of Somerset with 10 to go. And even that would require quite a stretch run to make up that deficit. Breaking ball strike, it's 2-2. But if they were to sweep the series, again, they'd be 3 back with 10 to go, and that's where they were a year ago when they not only caught Somerset but passed them to win the first half crown. Oliver set, working from the stretch. Ford, a little dribbler to third. It's a tough play if it stays fair, but it crosses foul. I don't think they would have had anybody on that one. So Ducks finally break through on Oliver here in the 5th. What was a 6-run lead is down to 4. And if Ford can get on here, the Ducks would have the tying run in the on-deck circle just that quickly. So it can certainly change in a hurry. And Ford back to the right-hand batter's box at 2-2. Cleary works that lead off first, right to the cutout. Ford crushes it, but foul. Gonna check that bat out. Banging the knob in the dirt. Appears to be okay. Count holds on Lou. So Ducks certainly stretching out Will Oliver here, who is now at 80 pitches and still hasn't recorded an out for, again, what would give him his longest outing of the year. Still right at 4 innings pitched, facing 3 hitters, retiring none of them thus far. Breaking ball lined into the glove of the leaping second baseman Bortnick. But diving back to first is Cleary Jr., one away.
First baseman, number 26.
Well, with Angelo Sanko, a power lefty do, and Will Oliver, a righty running out of steam on the hill, I have a feeling this is going to be end of the night as Brett Jody is out, and I believe he's already made the indication that he is going to replace Will Oliver, who does have his longest outing of the year, but will not qualify for a victory. Even in a 7-inning game, the starting pitcher must go 5 innings, and he departs at 4 1/3 here tonight. So we'll be back with a new pitcher. Ducks are on the board. They've scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th. They have 1 on and 1 out for Angelo Sanko, the team leader in homers with 14 when we return.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Brett Jody does, in fact, bring in a southpaw to face the lefty swinging Angelo Sanko, and it's the 31-year-old Dwayne Belo, a 6'3", 210-pound lefty out of Lakeland, Florida. 31 years of age, again, former big leaguer, last pitched at AAA Las Vegas. And again, a native of Lakeland, Florida, is Belo. So big spot for Belo as Oliver exits at 4 1/3. And here is Sanko, who was flied to left and grounded into a double play. Delta Cleary Jr., the one-out runner at first for Long Island. And the Ducks have sliced into a 6-run lead to cut it to 4. Belo's job, try to keep it right there. First pitch in the lefty-lefty is down and in for ball 1. Belo, 18 appearances, all in relief, a 3-1 record and a 2.57 ERA. In 28 innings, he's allowed 28 hits. He's walked only 5 and struck out 26. So he's better than 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and opponents are hitting .255 against him. He has given up 2 home runs this year. Be the 1-0. Skied to left center field, but playable. The left fielder Grayson, the center fielder Pacioli, and it's Pacioli with a call on the catch for the second out.
Ducks catcher number 23, Alex Berg, number 23.
So it'll fall to Alex Berg, the 2-out hitter. He has singled and struck out swinging. First pitch to him is up and away, 1-0. Belo with that lefty's advantage, looking right at Delta Cleary Jr. at first. He's short of the cutout now. And 1-0 is a chopper back to Belo. Grabs it, guns to first in time to get Berg. And that'll do it for Long Island. Ducks have to settle for 2 runs on 2 hits. There was a walk and 1 man left. Anthony Vega hits his first home run of the season. A 2-run jack to center that has Long Island on the board. But the Ducks trail at 6-2 after 5 innings tonight on the island.
Hey fans, this is Jim Fuller, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we are scheduled for 7 innings in this second game of our doubleheader tonight. We head to the 6th with Somerset leading at 6-2, and the night is over for righty starter Matt Larkins. He is replaced by lefty reliever Yuri De La Rosa. The 27-year-old is out of Santiago in the Dominican Republic, second year with the Ducks, 9th year of pro ball, former big leaguer with the Diamondbacks in 2013 and 2014. So Yuri De La Rosa makes his first appearance of this series, and he will go against 8-9-1 in the Patriot order, Bortnick, Rodriguez, and Grayson. 6-2 Somerset as we start the 6th. So rough night for Matt Larkins, coming off an unbelievable outing against these same Patriots Thursday night in New Jersey. Again, narrowly pulling off a perfect game, which he lost in the 7th, and the no-hitter, which he lost in the 9th. So it was not to be tonight for Matt back at home. Strike 1 to Bortnick, and now strike 2 swinging. Quickly, 0-2 on Tyler, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single to center in the 4th. Final official line on Matt Larkins tonight: 5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 runs all earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He allowed a homer and threw a wild pitch. 0-2 is ripped, 1 hop to short. Lyons sets on the grass, fires, good stretch by Sanko at first, and they get him for the first out. What a play by both Lyons and Sanko. Larkins tonight threw 97 pitches, 63 strikes, and 34 balls.
Shortstop number 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8.
So 1 away, here's Alfredo Rodriguez, 0 for 2, as he was robbed on a great play by Elmer Reyes at second in the 3rd inning. He hit it up the middle, but Reyes cut it off and did the old Derek Jeter, the leaping, spinning throw to get him, and then he bounced into a force play his second time through. Here he fouls one off for strike 1. Oh, 1 is low and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. So the Ducks do not rally. Matt Larkins would fall to 2-6. He would be the first 6-game loser this year in the Atlantic League. He would lead the Atlantic League in losses for a pitcher. And again, I talked about how a lot of those losses were a lack of run support earlier this year. And tonight, though, he did give up 6. The Second highest total, tied for, that he'd given up in a game all year. 2-1 the count, and Rodriguez sees an inside strike to even things up. Two and two to Rodriguez comes De La Rosa, the southpaw. Backdoor curve, and he just got a piece of it to keep himself alive. Uri this year has pitched in 11 games, 1 as a starter, 10 as a reliever, 2-1 record, and a 6.28 earned run average. In 14 1/3 innings, he's given up 21 hits. He's walked 7, struck out 9. And the opposition hitting a whopping .356 against him. Here he misses down and away, and he's run the count full on Rodriguez. So both starters out of the game. Matt Larkins can lose it, he cannot win it. And for Somerset, their starting pitcher tonight, Will Oliver, will take a no decision. Swung through here by Rodriguez, so first strikeout tonight for De La Rosa, 2 away.
Back to the top of the order for the Somerset Patriots with left fielder, number 33, Chris Grayson. Number 33.
So here's Chris Grayson, who has had the tough night. The hat trick in baseball is not a good thing, and he has struck out 3 times. He was fanned by Larkins swinging in the first, looking in the third, looking in the fourth. So he's happy to see a different pitcher in there, although it sets up a lefty-lefty. De La Rosa's pitch, nice curveball for strike 1. So Matt Larkins sat the Patriots down in order to begin the game and wasn't able to do it in any of the 4 innings that followed. Uri De La Rosa trying to do it here in his first inning of work and quickly gets out in front of Grayson, 0-2. Grayson trying to avoid the old golden sombrero here. 4 strikeouts in a game. And boy, where was that? It looked like it had the plate, but I'm guessing low, as it was called ball 1. Uri will try it again at 1-2. And that time low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Grayson. Lefty-lefty matchup. As Uri trying to make quick work of the visitors here in the 6th. Just got a piece of it to keep himself and the inning alive. To the backstop it goes, and the count holds at 2-2. Game 2 more games in this series. Tomorrow night at 6:35, and then the finale Thursday at 6:35 with Quackers going out to the first 1,500 fans. Going to be a loud, fun, noisy night at the old duck pond. Here's the 2-2. Boy, thought he had him there, and home plate umpire John LeBone squeezing Uri a little bit here. And that's ball 3, so he's gone from 0-2 to 3-2 with 2 away and nobody on for Somerset here. And here's the payoff. Curve, looped foul over the netting, back behind home. Rattles around to our right and the broadcast position. 6-2 Somerset as we play in the 6th.
Next row, next row.
Chris Grayson just trying to get something positive for himself here tonight.
Yeah. Next row.
And try to get back the 2 runs the Ducks scored in the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 misses low and away, and he's walked him. So Grayson at least gets aboard here, avoids the golden sombrero, and will bring up Justin Pacioli.
Center fielder, number 1, Justin Pacioli, number 1.
Pacioli 2 for 3 in the game with a pair of singles and a run scored. Been aboard a bunch of times tonight, twice in this game on hits and 3 times in the opener, all on walks. So 5 times on base for their 2-man and center fielder. With all that speed, Justin Pacioli has also swiped a pair of bases in this twin bill. Here, De La Rosa looked like he had home again, but I guess they're saying low, and it's ball 1. Uri's 1-0. In there for a strike. It's 1-1. Grayson over at first, 2 steals in 4 tries. Walks it off to the cutout. Yuri will give him a stare. 1-1. Swung through awkwardly here by Pacioli. And he's set up at 1-2. Patriots out hitting the Ducks 9-7, and they lead by 4 here, inning number 6. So the Ducks with only 6 outs to try to close the 4-run gap. Yuri's job, just keep it right there. After he got the first 2 men, he walked Grayson, but now out in front of the center fielder for Somerset, a ball and 2 strikes. Did he get him? No, just inside. Level at 2-2. He has had a lot of close pitches in this last 2 at-bats that have been called balls that easily could have been strikes. Everything's right around the plate. The runner goes. The 2-2 is fouled away. So Grayson took off. And Pacioli just slashed it away. And back to first goes Grayson. Pacioli still at 2-2 with 2 outs, trying to keep the inning alive for Somerset and add to a 4-run advantage. De La Rosa from the middle of the rubber set. And now a snap throw over to first, bringing Grayson back on his feet. Long stare in by Yuri to Alex Berg. Set away from his letters from the stretch. Another foul ball back to the netting by Pacioli, who's continuing to hack away here, trying to get himself aboard for the 3rd time in the game. Ducks got him out on a ground ball to second to start it, but then that single up the middle that was cut off behind second by Elmer Reyes, but he couldn't get a play, and then he poked it the other way through the right side, and the 5th stole the base. Went to 3rd on a throwing error by Alex Berg and came home to score on the Guzman single. 2-2 is looped in a right center field. Might be a tough spot for Long Island. The right fielder, Vega, sliding attempt to get it, can't come up with it. And it's the 3rd hit of the night for Justin Pacioli. So Grayson was running hard with 2 outs, goes corner to corner. He's at 3rd.
Designated hitter number 13, Carlos Guzman.
And here's Guzman, who singled home a run last time up and came home to score on the 2-run homer by Kyle Roller. He is 1 for 2 with a walk, a single, a ribby, and a run. So 10th hit of the night for Somerset. Patriots had only 6 hits in the opening game, an 8-4 Long Island victory. So Yuri De La Rosa looked like he was going to make quick work of Somerset, getting the first 2 outs, but the last 2 have reached on a walk and a single. And now he's got to keep an eye on Speedy Pacioli, who we mentioned has a steal in each of the 2 games of this twin bill already. Certainly a threat to go, just to see if the Ducks would throw down to second, with the threat of Grayson running home from 3rd. Lots of options for Brett Jody here. Slider away, and it misses for ball 1. Runners at the corners and 2 down for Somerset, trying to add to a 6-2 lead. 1-0. Curve and a beauty. Nips the inside edge right at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Carlos Guzman measuring his stroke. Bat waggling above the left shoulder. And now Yuri De La Rosa set. The 1-1. Little tapper foul toward the Ducks on deck circle. And once again, Yuri out in front here, hoping to get the put away out and get Long Island to the plate here, where they'll try to cut into what is now a 4-run lead. Again, Ducks won the opener by 4. They trail the nightcap by 4. And Ducks right now 6 games back of the first place Patriots in the Liberty Division, with 13 games to go in the half, including this one. Yuri misses away. It's 2-2. Outfield very deep all the way around, respecting Guzman's power. Pretty much straight away, Delta Cleary Jr. in center. Couple of steps to his left for him to pull. Snap throw over to first and Pacioli back. A little surprised he hasn't taken off yet. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, two on. And lucky number 13 at the plate in Guzman. Pops it up down the left field line. A long run for everybody. The shortstop, Dan Lyons, can't get there, and it drops in. Oh, my goodness. It found the spot. Scoring from third is Grayson. Guzman has an RBI single. It is 7-2 Somerset. And here comes Billy Horn to talk to Yuri De La Rosa. So conversation on the hill. Yuri again looked like he was in his groove when he got Bortnick to ground out, struck out Rodriguez swinging. But now 3 straight Patriots reach with 2 outs, and it adds up to a run. So they get back one of the 2 that Long Island scored in the home 5th.
Number 21.
Here's Adam Donahue, and he takes outside for ball 1. Donahue a single, a stolen base, a run scored in 3 trips. 2 on, 2 out, 2 out for him here in the visitors' 6th. There's a strike, 1-1. Patriots have now scored in 3 straight innings. 2 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 1 here in the 6th. And their line score reads 7-11. 7 runs on 11 hits. 1-1. Grounded to short. Dan Lyons charges. Shovels to Reyes at second. And the side retired. But the Patriots do tack on another run on 2 hits. There was a walk and 2 left. We're scheduled for 7 innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Long Island trailing at 7-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tyler Wilson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark, scheduled for 7 innings in this nightcap of our twin bill. Patriots have a 7-2 lead over the Long Island Ducks, and lefty Dwayne Belo, who came in to close out the 5th, starts the 6th against 6, 7, and 8 in the Long Island order, Mark Krause, Elmer Reyes, and Ruben Gotay. So Krause doubled down the right field line his last time up, and that extended his home on base streak to 23 straight games. He has reached base in every single home game since May the 5th, the longest run of any player in the Atlantic League this year. So Belo against Krause in a lefty-lefty, and he moves the pitch down low for ball 1. Will Oliver tonight for Somerset officially went 4 1/3 innings of 7-hit, 2-run ball, both earned. Walked 2, struck out 3, and allowed a home run, Anthony Vega's first of the year. He threw 82 pitches, 53 for strikes, and 29 for balls. Again, his longest outing of the year. But even in a 7-inning game, the starter must go 5 innings, and he did not. So Will Oliver does not qualify for a win tonight if Somerset were to hold the lead the rest of the way. Krause fouls it back. It's 1-1 on Mark. Again, playing left field tonight. First game in the outfield for him all season, and he's had one chance out there where he's caught the ball. That was off the bat of Adam Donahue, and another where he watched Kyle Roller's 2-run homer sail over the wall. Helplessly, nothing he could do. Here he golfs it to first. A couple of hops for Roller. Will wave off his pitcher Belo. Beat Krause to the bag for the first out.
Second baseman, number 13, Elmer Reyes, number 13.
So one away, here is Elmer Reyes, a single to right in the second, and a strikeout swinging in the fourth. 1 for 2 is the second baseman. Belo's pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. Talked about Belo, a former major leaguer, pitched for the Tigers in 2011 and 2012, and the Marlins in 2013. Down the left field line, it's going to drop in for a base hit. Reyes will hold it first as he's got his second knock of the game. First year with the Patriots for Dwayne Belo.
Ducks third baseman, number 30, Ruben Gotay, number 30.
So Ruben Gotay will turn around and bat right-handed for the first time tonight after batting lefty twice against starter Will Oliver, the right-hander. Against Oliver, he flew to right and hit a comebacker to Oliver, who tagged him out down the first base line, 0 for 2. And here, did it nip him? Thought it might have nicked him in tight there, but I think he just got out of the way of the high heat. And instead, it's ball 1 to Ruben Gotay. Reyes at first with 1 away. Ducks down 5 here with only 5 outs to play with. Takes it to second, could be 2. Bortnick to Rodriguez for 1, on to first, and Ruben Gotay hits into an inning-ending double play. For Long Island, no runs a hit, nobody left. We go to the 7th. We're scheduled for 7. Somerset has a 7-2 lead over the Flock.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, in a game that is scheduled for 7 innings, we go to inning number 7. The Somerset Patriots have a 7-2 lead over the Long Island Ducks, and Long Island has brought in their third pitcher of this game. He is the right-hander Zach Treese, replaces lefty Yuri De La Rosa. Pitched just 1 inning, that's 6th. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run it was earned, a walk and a strikeout before departing. So Treese to try to keep it at 5 runs, and Zach this year, working in his 2nd year as a Long Island Duck, his 6th year of pro ball. Independent ball only for the right-hander, who's 27, and out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. And will face 5, 6, and 7 in the Somerset order: Kyle Roller, Mark Minikazi, and Christian Marrero, the scheduled hitters. Checking on the out-of-town scoreboard for you this inning, as well as all other action in the Atlantic League, has gone final. This is the only game still going on.
Number 40, Kyle Roller, number 40.
So here is Kyle Roller. He had a 2-run homer to left his last time up, his 3rd of the season. Prior to that, he had struck out looking and struck out swinging. So Zach Treese against Kyle Roller. Missing away is Treese with ball 1. Treese, 24th game of the year, all in relief. 3-1 record and a 5.01 ERA. Misses again, it's ball 2. In 23 1/3 innings, he's allowed 23 hits, walked 12, struck out 24, so twice as many strikeouts as walks, and opponents hitting .258 against him. 2-0 is in there for strike 1. We'll start in New Britain, Connecticut, where the Bees and Skeeters were rained out last night, much like the Ducks and Patriots were here. So they played a pair of 7-inning games starting at 6 o'clock, same schedule as here. Swinging strike here on Roller in the count 2-2. And they end up splitting the twin bill in Connecticut. Sugarland beat New Britain 7-4 in the opener. Bees topped the Skeeters 7-4 in the nightcap. How about that? Pair of 7-4 games between Sugarland and New Britain. Often see that. It seems like doubleheaders are split way more than one team sweeping the other. Just the way it always seems to play out. And again, barring a huge comeback for the Ducks here in the 7th, same will be said of this twin bill. Roller at 2-2. Hit well to left field. Mark Krause going back again to the wall, at the track, leaping up, and it's gone. Kyle Roller has his 2nd home run of the night, his 4th of the season, and he has made it 8-2 Patriots with an opposite field blast. 2nd time he's gone the other way as well. So he homers in back-to-back at-bats. The last time a 2-run shot to left, this time a solo blast.
Third baseman, number 32, Mark Minikazi, number 32.
So what a night for Roller. 2 strikeouts, 2 homers. He has driven in 3 and scored a pair. Here's Mark Minikazi. And that lead is back to 6 for the Somerset Patriots, its largest of the night, as they had a 6-0 lead before the Ducks scored twice in the bottom of the 5th. So a rude greeting for Zach Treese. And here's Mark Minikazi, 1 for 3 tonight with a ball and a strike on him. So again, the split of the doubleheader in New Britain, Connecticut between the Bees and the Skeeters. Southern Maryland goes in New York and beats the Revs 12-9 for a 2nd straight night. Crabs have won 3 in a row. Revolution have dropped 7 straight games. And the Bridgeport Bluefish tonight open up a 3-game set in Lancaster by beating the Barnstormers 6-3. 1-2 down here on Mark Minikazi. Treese's pitch. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 1 away.
There's a strikeout by Zach Treese, and that means another K on the Cradle of Aviation K board.
So that's your Atlantic League board. The homecoming in the Bronx for the Yankees certainly did not go as they had planned, as they had lost 6 straight games out in California. Came back home where, again, they were lights out.
Christian Marrero, number 14.
And they had won 5 straight home games before they departed for the West Coast. But tonight, the LA Angels of Anaheim come in and beat the Yankees 8-3 is the final. Gary Sanchez, another home run, and Aaron Judge did his thing again as well. Another home run for the Judge. Yes, all rise, but the Yankees fall by 5. It is now a 7-game losing streak for the Yankees. Here's Christian Marrero, 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and a run batted in. Quickly 2 strikes on him in just his 2nd game for Somerset. So again, both New York baseball teams playing the Los Angeles clubs tonight. Yankees home in the Bronx, losing 8-3 to the Angels. Mets are out in LA, take on the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine. And it is all Los Angeles right now, 5-0. The Dodgers lead the Mets in the middle of the 5th. You're joining us late here. We are approaching the witching hour of midnight, about 16 minutes away. But the Ducks won the opening game 8-4, and they trail the nightcap 8-2. 0-2. Swung through here, so back-to-back strikeouts for Treese of Minikasi and Marrero, the M&M boys.
205, where DJ and Ryan are doing a fabulous job this evening. Second baseman, number 9, Tyler Bortnick, number 9.
So nobody aboard, 2 out. And here's Tyler Bortnick, 1 for 3 with an RBI single, sandwiched in between a pair of groundouts to short. Treese low and away with ball 1 to Bortnick. One-0. Curve and a beauty. And Zach really, when he gets that pitch working, it is scary to right-handers. Starts right at their body. They think they're going to be hit by a pitch, and then it breaks over the inside edge for a strike. Ripped past the diving shortstop Dan Lyons and in a left field. What an effort by Dan here. Again, 7th inning, his team down 6, and he's playing it like it's a 1-run game in the 9th inning in the World Series, the way Dan Lyons always plays the game. But Tyler Bortnick has his 2nd hit of the night.
Alfredo Rodriguez, number 8.
So Alfredo Rodriguez, the number 9 man, gets another crack at home plate, trying for his first hit of the game. He has grounded to second, hit into a force, and struck out swinging 0 for 3. Treese's pitch, inside strike, had some hard break on it that time, looked like a slider, 0-1. So Ducks know they will be down at least 6 when they come to the plate in the home 7th, scheduled to be the final inning. That one misses low and away. And talk about what Kyle Roller has done here with these pair of home runs. I mentioned it earlier, but in the first 10 games of the year between these two teams, Somerset had hit only 3 home runs total against Long Island pitching, and Kyle Roller's almost done that himself tonight. Swing and a miss by Rodriguez. He's down 1-2. So for the Patriots, who don't hit a lot of home runs, to get 2 in the same game from the same player is certainly a rarity. Treese's 1-2. Way outside. Backhanded there by Berg. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bortnick being held on at first by Sonko. Somerset with 13 hits now on the night. Ducks had 13 hits and 8 runs in the opening game. Well hit to left field by Rodriguez. Kraus over toward the line. He can't get there. It drops in. And it's just going to be a long single as Bortnick stops at second and a ball hit out in front of him. So Rodriguez does get his first hit of the game and the 14th for the visitors.
Left fielder number 33, Chris Grayson, number 33.
So Chris Grayson, who I do believe is the only Patriot without a hit in this game, he is. So 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Scored a run his last time up. Chris Grayson, the only hitless Patriot, gets another crack here after back-to-back 2-out singles for Somerset. Backdoor hook for strike 1. Another backdoor curve, that one missing. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count to Grayson. Way up and outside is, you hear that pop in the glove of Alex Berg as Zach Treese bringing it here as we push closer and closer to Tuesday night becoming Wednesday morning. 2-1. Line to short. Dan Lyons gives it a 2-handed squeeze, and the side retire. But the Patriots had a run on 3 hits. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th in CI. Last licks for the Ducks. They trail at 8-2.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Well, Ducks trail at 8-2 as we start the bottom of the 7th. Strike 1 on Dan Lyons as Dwayne Belo, the lefty, works into his 3rd inning. And he misses. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. So Belo trying to close it out after Will Oliver went 4 1/3. He's trying to toss the final 2 2/3 and pick up a win. 1-1 the Lions, and now 1-2 to Dan, who has walked and scored back in the 5th and also flied to center. He's 0 for 1 with a run in. 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Belo picks up his first strikeout of the night. And the Ducks are down to their final 2 outs.
Right fielder, number 11, Anthony Vega, number 11.
Well, Anthony Vega, the lone bright spot tonight for the Ducks. His first home run of the season, a 2-run shot to center in the 5th inning. His only hit, but again, their team leader in homers of a year ago. Good to see him get that first hit here tonight as he takes a strike, and the count 0-1. So lefty-lefty for Belo. And Vega hit that homer off Will Oliver, not off Bilo, who's just going right after the Ducks here, trying to get this thing over while it's still Friday night. We're about 7 minutes from the witching hour. 0-2. Poked foul up behind home plate by Vega, and the count holds.
Good catch.
Actually, Vega's 21st game of the year is the second game of the doubleheader, so his first home run in his 21st game of the year. 0-2. Oh boy, he did not get a piece of that. It was a swing and a miss. But when it goes through Adam Donahue, he will reach on either the pass ball or wild pitch.
Center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
So here's Delta, 2 for 3 tonight, pair of singles, both to right field. And he's also grounded out to short.
Is that a pass ball?
Bilo at the letters. And misses up high, 1-0. Lou Ford stretching out in the on-deck circle. And now a 1-0 from Bilo. Popped up behind home plate. Donahue sheds the mask near the screen, stays with it, and a nice two-handed catch. And the Ducks are down to their final out.
Designated hitter, number 20, Lou Ford, number 20.
Ford tonight is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and he's also lined out to second. Right down the middle comes Bilo, and it's strike one on Lou. So Vega now the 2-out runner at first. And Bilo looking for one more out. Lou grounds it foul down the left field line, and Long Island down to their final strike. And Patriots trying to earn a split of the doubleheader here and keep themselves 7 ahead of Long Island with 12 to go in the first half. Ford, though, takes it deep to right center field. Pacioli on the run will make the grab, and that'll do it for the Somerset Patriots. What an ending as Justin Pacioli takes away an extra base hit from Lou Ford and brings this game to a close. The Somerset Patriots have an 8-2 victory here tonight. So it comes to an end at about 3.5 minutes before midnight. We will do the express version of our post-game show here tonight. The Patriots with an 8-2 victory. The final numbers in this one tonight for Somerset: 8 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 for the Ducks. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They strand 6. The winner is Bilo. He goes to 4-1. The loser, Larkins, he drops to 2-6. And the game played in 2 hours and 33 minutes before a crowd of 5,101. The Patriots with the win go to 36-22. The Ducks with the drop the game with a loss. They're 29-29. Ducks see a 3-game home winning streak come to an end, and the team split the doubleheader. Of course, we have to select Kyle Roller as our player of the game, as he had a pair of home runs and a pair of strikeouts tonight, but he goes 2 for 4, 2 home runs, scores twice, and drives in 3, and he will be our player of the game for the Somerset Patriots. So a tough night for the Ducks, who won the opener to pull themselves within 6 of Somerset with 13 to go, but dropped the nightcap, so they stay right where they were when the night began, 7 games back of the first-place Patriots, but only 12 games remaining now in the season's first-half season for Long Island to try to pass the Pats and claim the first-half crown Along with it comes, of course, a playoff spot come September. So Long Island will try to bounce back tomorrow night as they'll send right-hander Alfredo Simon to the hill. 0-1 with a 9.00 earned run average. And the Patriots will counter with their own righty, Jerome Williams, 2-3 record with a 5.40 earned run average. That'll do it from here. Once again, our final scores tonight from Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. In the opening game of our doubleheader, it was the Long Island Ducks 8 and the Somerset Patriots 4. And the nightcap, the Somerset Patriots 8 and the Long Island Ducks 2. We do invite you to join us for our next Long Island Ducks broadcast. That'll be tomorrow night when the Ducks host the Pats for Game 3 of this 4-game series. The pregame show starts at 6:20 p.m. We'll throw the first pitch at 6:35, and you'll hear it all right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, liducks.com, youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and facebook.com/liducks. I'm Chris King saying thanks so much for listening. We'll do it all over again tomorrow night. Enjoy the remainder of your Tuesday evening, which now has 1 minute to go. That's right, 1 minute to go before we become Wednesday morning. So we will say goodnight from the Duck Pond, again, where the Ducks and Patriots have split a twin bill. Good night, everybody.